What's the difference between this and this? Words. But in the AI space, we call them prompts. In this video, I'm going to show you how to master AI prompts, generate exactly what you want, but most importantly, how to make that cash. Unfortunately, I'm not the AI prompt master, but I did bring one along. His name is Mr. Movie, and he's created a career out of selling AI prompts. And he's going to show you how it's done.
Most of my money comes from my prompts. I got people buying my prompts for like $40 a prompt, $60 a prompt. And that's because...
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here with Mr. Movie in the house.
Yes. What's up, everybody?
The legend himself, the prompt master. Super excited to talk with you today. Learn more about how you use Photoroom, how you use AI to your advantage. Let's get into it. I'm super excited. Going on, my main man. What's cracking?
You already know, bro. I just been chilling, man. You know, just out here doing what I can do, trying to show people the importances of artificial intelligence, mostly in, the marketing field, and trying to bring artists and AI together to where both sides are being respected, and also bringing a little bit more culture and diversity to the artificial intelligence community.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your background, where you come from, and how creativity kind of shaped your upbringing?
I'm originally from Newark, aka Brick City, 973. What's up? Growing up, I have always been very artistic. Most of the people in my family are creators. So no matter what we've been through or whatever hardships we have always been through, we have always did something creative. My mother, she was a fashion designer. She's into sewing and things of that nature. My brother, he was into ball. Seeing all of this stuff kind of just poured in on me. So I started to do a lot of drawing. I started to do a lot of music, and I started to pick up a lot of artistic styles such as videography and photography. Photography is the one that I gravitated to the most, simply because I was able to capture moments and share that with people, and people was able to cherish those specific moments, right? So it made me feel like a wizard to be able to capture these images and give people these moments back. They can always look back on this, and people was like, yo, these angles, these shots look like movies, man. You should start doing photography. You should start doing music videos. And I wasn't thinking that far out. But once I started to do a little bit more research on videography, cinematography, photography, camera equipment, camera gear, looking up certain photographers and all this type of stuff, it inspired me to want to expand that. I decided to take the phone and I just started recording everything. So I would just walk for hours, man. When the Nokia came out with their first cameras, and then the Bleep phones, the Chirp phones came out with their cameras, I started to do like little videos and stuff like that. And I just started running with that. And then I would print the pictures, and I used to like hang them up on my wall. An inch of my wall was like filled with like different landscape shots or birds or people in my community, and I used to just have it all around me. And then I drifted off into videography because I remember watching The Twilight Zone, and I was looking at the angles and stuff like that. It was fascinating to me because I was like, wow, they literally got 2 locations, 2 actors. I can do this. And from there on, that's when I started to get like into videography and cinematography. And that's when I started getting my camera equipment. Started to go on YouTube and learn everything that I can learn. Everything. Color grading, camera lenses. What I realized was a lot of people was thinking that it was the camera that actually made the photographer, or it was a lens. But those are just tools. It was actually your creative thinking, the lighting, the story, the sound effects, the music. These are the things that actually make a video, right? You can have the most expensive camera in the world, but if you don't have a vision and you don't understand lighting and concepts and small things like the rule of third and all of that type of stuff, then composition and all of that, then, it's pointless. So I was going to invest into a camera that was like $3,000. But once I went on YouTube and started looking at everybody's stuff, and I was like, all of y'all stuff look alike. Everybody camera quality look alike. The Canon look like the Sony. This look like that. Yeah, the colors might be a little bit different, but the average person is not going to be like, wow, these colors is a little bit different than Canon's. So instead of investing that money into that, I just invested into some more classes, some little film classes. And from there, I just started to do my thing, started to do music videos, started to do weddings, sweet 16s. And I was doing all this stuff for free at first. I remember a lady, she paid me like $150 to do her daughter's sweet 16. And when I realized that I can get $150 out of it, I was like, wow, so let me see if I can get 250. Then I started to get 250. Then I was like, let me see if I can get 350 out of this. Then I started to get 350. Then once I got my first $500 with my business, with photography, I never looked at a day job. I just said, this is just going to be what I'm going to do for the rest of my life, because everybody is always going to need a picture taken or a video taken. No matter what happens in the economy right now, everyone is always going to need a visual.
How did you market yourself? You said you kind of like first turned it into kind of a business. How did you like get the word out and things like that? Was it like mainly by word of mouth or?
Well, it was easy to market myself because at that time, no one around me was doing what I was doing. Most of my money comes from my prompts. $40 a prompt, $60 a prompt, or they might buy a prompt book for like a prompt book for $5 for like $20 or $30, right? And that's because what people have to understand, and I always tell people this, everybody say anybody can use AI, but it's almost like fashion, right? I want you to look at it like fashion. You ever see a shirt on somebody else and you be like, yo, I'm gonna go get that shirt. And then you go put it on, you're like, nah, this doesn't. So that's how it goes with prompting. Anyone can go into a generator and put in a bunch of keywords and get these photos and stuff, but not anyone can go in there and get something that is creative. Know how to get certain color tones and certain moods and things like that, right? And the prompts that I use are so advanced, they can be used in every generator, right? That's the difference. See, you have prompts that are only exclusive for one generator, and that's good for newbies and rookies, because once they get my prompts, they don't have to go and pay $10 subscriptions to use them. And even if they use Photoroom, they can jump right in Photoroom. Like, my prompts are so advanced, one prompt fit almost every style in Photoroom. But when I'm looking at versus my classes versus my prompts, I can make more money off my prompts, right? I guess that's more so why I do like a lot of free tutorials, because yeah, I like selling my classes and my courses, but at the end of the day, I just want people to learn. But my prompts are different because those are my ideas. You want to take my words, my idea, my concept, and use it and market it and make money from it. So yeah, you're going to pay for that.
How do you use AI tools like Photoroom or others in your professional work?
Anybody can just pick up a camera, right, and just click, 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 click. Lighting, concept, ideas, and knowledge is what makes photography. And that means that it doesn't matter what camera you use, it's who's behind the camera, right? Everything else are tools. Your lens, the certain camera you use, they just have different features. I use Photoroom and other AI tools to speed up my workflow. Back then, with editing, we didn't really have that much AI. We wanted to remove like backgrounds, or if we wanted to create flyers or business cards or things in that nature, we would have to do it manually. But then there's times now when I get in those moments where I need to do a lot of stuff, heavy editing faster, right? Adobe, they started their little thing with AI and creating their little pieces for AI and their little part of AI with generated film. But people need things that are like in their pocket, right? And I think that's where apps like Photoroom dominates at, right? Because you are able to design and edit on a go and don't feel like you're putting that much time into it. I also use Photoroom now because you have the AI generated bot in there that allow you to make images. So I go in there sometimes and I will create different inspiration shots for my photographies. And that's what AI is. And that's what people got to understand. AI is just a tool that you use to help you with the things that you already have.
So let's say like that's kind of on the AI prompting. How then do you start to like get in the world of selling prompts?
You can get a prompt selling the first week of you posting a video, a photo. Like, I'm gonna be honest. The secret is there's no real level to AI, right? Let's keep it real. Like, we got prompt masters, people like me who's good at prompting and things like that, whatever. But There's no real level of AI. And you can go right now and spend a whole entire week or 2 days or even 5 hours watching YouTube videos on AI and go right into MidJourney and start pulling out just as good as pictures that I push out who have more experience than you. Right now, there is no such thing as levels of it when it comes to prompting and stuff like that, but there's experience level, right? Based off what you know, what's this, what you know, what tricks and trips. But anybody right now can just go and learn basic Python coding and create their own bot. No schooling, no nothing, nobody teaching them. It could be a mom at home who knows nothing about technology. Anybody could learn how to make amazing high quality photo and this, that, and the third, whatever it's whatever. The only thing that's going to separate that high quality photo from someone like my high quality photo is the story. That's it. But when it comes to quality, it's all the same quality, but it's just it can be the same. It's going to be the same quality. If I go on MidJourney, you go on MidJourney, we can pull out the same stuff, regardless if I have been doing it longer than you or not. So I don't really think it's a real level of it. I just think it's more so of an experience thing, how much experience you have. Like as soon as you start putting yourself out there, you can start.
So like, do you recommend like that's the process? Like create your prompt book, and then where do you market it? Like, can you walk me through like the process for someone that wants to get into like selling?
Or do some processes. So basically, when you do, start to get that little momentum, of people liking your stuff, you put it in a prompt book. Put a couple of prompts together. You got to build your name up, your reputation. You can't because nobody don't know you, right? You
Where
gotta
like on Discord or what?
not on Discord. You build your name up like on Facebook because it's fast paced, it's easy. People copy, people share. It's more groups on Facebook. They have groups out there, like I said, AI, melanated AI, project prompts. As soon as you go to Facebook, you type in things like share prompts. AI prompts, better prompts, right? Or you could try Etsy. Now, if you have a unique type of prompt, then that would give you an overhead over people on Etsy. If it's something that people can't get from someone else on Etsy, always post your stuff on other platforms just to give people that stability of trust.
So where do you see like the future of AI for tools like Photoroom?
The fact is, Photoroom is definitely the future of AI, especially for clothing brands and, products and things like that. I feel like Photoroom is definitely going to be knocking some doors down in the industry because of advertising. I can possibly even see Photoroom starting to do, deleting backgrounds for videos and people deleting pictures of their products, videos of their products. I can see photo room more so dominating the app store because it's so user friendly. It's getting to that point where everything is there for you for your conveniency, right? It's almost like moving into an apartment and this apartment come with all the utilities, the gas, electric, and the only thing you got to pay for is the rent. So a photo room is like the only thing you got to really worry about is your food expenses, right? Like that's how I look at it when it comes to photo room. I think photo room is going to be like the hub of creators and businesses once it gets to where it actually needs to be at, as far as all of the tools and things that you guys actually have to offer.
That's great. I think that's some great content. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you taking the time.
Definitely do appreciate you, bro, for contacting me. Bro, if you need me, just let me know.